style.
Hello. Good morning. All right. My name is Dadbod. I'm not sure if anyone calls me that. Some people do. But this is hashtag Beat Journey, and it's Saturday at 10 a.m. So we're gonna get started in a sec. I'm hoping to get my cup of coffee, which is being made right now. So, if you're out there, hit me up in the chat. Let me shout you out. All right. All right, here we are. This is hashtag Beat Journey, where we work on one song 2 hours at a time until it's done and ready to go somewhere, whether that is distributed like this song that we were just listening to, or if it goes to BeatStars or whatever. And this is the first song that I'm doing. This is part 3, and I have no idea what we're going to accomplish today. If you want to catch the first parts, they should be in the link, or they should be linked in the description of this particular live stream for parts 1 to part 2. And, yeah. So, all I did was I opened the session from last Saturday. I haven't touched it. It feels like forever, because I've done quite a bit of very focused production for some competitions I wanted to enter. And I'm very happy with what I came up with. But back to this. So I haven't listened to this. I never work on this stuff outside of the live stream, or this track outside of the live stream. As soon as I leave it and I kill it, I don't hear it again until the next time we turn it back on, which is right now. And I'm going to hit Save As. And this second set of numbers here where it says 02, I'm going to change that to 03. And let me flip this over here so you can see what I'm doing on the screen. Flip that to 03 because this is the third session, you know. If I ever need to go back, I can always go back to earlier saves. This also lets me hear the different variations, because I always, as you know, export my work after I'm done with the session, so I can listen to it later, wherever I want, on my phone, in the car, blah, blah, blah. So this is 03, we hit save. Now let's just get a lay of the land here. And just a note, today might be a shorter session. There's a huge mess behind me. It's a beautiful day out. We're finally getting spring, and I want to fly some drones, so... you know, I just want to finish a section, like something, but let's figure out what that's going to be right now. I want to listen to this through. I like what's called scene 1-1. Sorry guys, I just gotta keep my batteries charging here. And bear with me. Just in case you're wondering, these are the batteries that I use for my drone stuff when I go flying. It's not good for them to stay charged, so you kind of gotta charge them day of. Supposed to. When I was flying more regularly, I would always have 5 charged and ready to go. That's not the case anymore. Alright, so I'm gonna have to keep on going back and forth because those are almost done. Alright, so I like the way it sounded. I like the way scene 1 sounds, that's for sure. That feels good. I did notice that I thought, and I know we worked on this last week, but I still feel like the drums sound like there's not enough high end, and so I'm just going to look here. Sound is just the arcade, and then I did use the BX Solo trick where I gave it some width, and I am pushing. Let's listen to some Daft Punk. Just to give my ear a reference. Can't think exactly of let me introduce you to a band called Daft Punk. I don't expect many of you guys have heard of them. Let's see here. I just want to hear. Oh my gosh, there's stuff. Okay, let me just say that when I listen to this album, I think I listened to it like 20 times in a row. It might have been. Nope, that's right. 2013. I remember we were flying. We had just gotten married, like literally that morning, and we were flying that night to Arizona, and to move. And I just remember listening to this album over and over and over again because it was amazing. It is amazing, and it's mixed incredibly well. I just want to see, all I wanted to do was hear the hi-hats to see where they were sitting so I could compare them against my track, which isn't mixed yet, but I do know that it's okay. I mean, the sample, there, it's fine. I'm really happy though, but kind of how spread out mine sounds compared to that. Mine's not even mixed yet, so good. Audio references. Alright, so I like scene 1. Chord change appropriate. I like the feel of that drum change. I don't like what's happening with the. Let me take that out. Hold on. Stop that. happened on this group. This might have come out of Chord Prism, but I'm not feeling it there. I like it for later. So let's go here. Let's go scene 1.1. We're going to duplicate scene 1.1. We're going to call it scene 1.2. And we're going to call this, let's just call it hook. It's not a hook, but let's just call it hook. Alright. And in hook, we are going to take, and we'll call the first one verse. So we're going to take out that create, rename. We're going to call this verse. So let's hear it with that transition. Nope, didn't change. All right, I gotta change the battery right quick. Select hook. All right, hold up. 2. Changing my batteries, changing my batteries. For those of you unfamiliar with drone flying, it is, of FPV flying, it is common to have a lot of batteries because for the kind of flying that I do, the batteries only last 3 to 4 minutes, depending upon how aggressively I'm flying. So, so you want to have if you have 8, you can keep on charging your batteries while you're flying, and so you never have to have a break. And that's what I do. But it's a lot to charge. All right. So here we go. Let's listen to that transition. Multitasking. I hear it. It's like a. Hold on. The bass line needs to go. The bass line needs to be the same. So verse, we got bass, and then hook. I think it changed to pattern 3. The hook is going to have the same. Let's listen to that. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. It's like baking. All right. This one is now done. Good. All right. Got to charge all the batteries. All the batteries need to be charged. Also use these GoPros. Throw those onto the camera. Onto the drone. And those have batteries in them too. Oops. They need to be charged. The worst is when I don't fly all the batteries and then I gotta discharge them. That's not a lot of fun. So this is now has a charged battery. You can see the drones that I use. See? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty neat. But I gotta get these GoPro batteries out of them. Yeah, I think that for the song, because this isn't a drone show, I think that the bass line from the verse can continue, and then it just becomes like this break, because what we're calling the verse isn't really a verse. It has 2 different sounds in it. And so, sorry, I'm disjointed here. So what if we just had the drum sound change, bop, 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 and then same bass line, and then we go right back into it, because that is it's super groovy. But then I gotta think of like for the second verse, how do we make it like just as interesting, you know? Seriously? Okay. I do not trust. Well, you know what? We're gonna try. We're gonna try to fix this battery. And the batteries, like all this stuff for the drones, it gets worn, and it could potentially be pretty dangerous if you don't maintain it, like fire and stuff, like explosion. So you gotta kind of be careful. Let's see here. This is the last thing I have to do. You right over there? Yeah? Okay, that's at 19 volts. And you could do stuff like parallel charging, which makes the process faster. I'm doing that now. But you just gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Otherwise, the special box here, it's called a, what is it, Bat Safe. Like I said, if not maintained properly, like this stuff can explode. So special boxes. All right, back to so. Up. You know what the problem is. Confirm. I think it's this cable. The question is, that alarm that you guys just heard, that's a bad sound. Boo. Alright. I lied. We're gonna have to. That sucks. Want to burn down my house. Even though I'm multitasking, I am definitely trying to concentrate on the task at hand, which is charging batteries. Sorry. Be right back. All right. Let's listen. change. It's like, I think it has to change. So I want the same rhythm, just different notes. And I think I have that. Nope. Alright, so duplicate this. The new naming conventions are awesome. So let's boom. Boom, boom. Do I want it lower? Boom, 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 boom. Try. Keyboard. Or higher. And then note. Alright, that's sexy. Let's go. I don't need pattern 2 to be that long. So pattern 2 is going to, oops. Give a double check here. Almost charged, charging. These are charged. Those are all charging and are done, and those are charging. Good. So we will be good to go. All right, so let's listen to that again. Feels good. But now verse 2 needs to be addressed. So let's save. And I like how it comes back. So this is like hook change. Sorry guys, I gotta take a phone call. So I'm gonna throw on some music and I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Hook changed. Hook change. And then verse needs to be duplicated because we got a layer on top. So this is going to be verse 2. Batteries are done. Alright. So how can we go into an even larger sound after like this transitional break here? We still need some chords. So this is the FM Rhodes 2. I'm going to want to address that sound as well. So this is keys. Oh, I did that last week. Problem. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Alright, so what are we doing here? Turn this on. Love this keyboard. Got it 2 weeks ago. Gotten lots of good use out of it. Feels good. It's a good feeling keyboard. Not if you're, I don't think it'd be the case if you were a keyboard player, but for someone who just needs it to trigger MIDI samples and maybe give a little bit of playing. Legit. Kind of expensive, but I've had cheaper keyboards. I don't like it as much as this one, so maybe it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I would recommend. Would buy again. These 7 chords now sound too full. So let's go to triads. And definitely don't want to stack. I just want maybe strums? I don't know. We need to. No. I need to see that. No hook. Do that, I'm not going to do it on Chord Prism. I will do it on. We'll do it on the Rhodes itself. Which Rhodes though? Not that one. That's muted. C minor. All right. That's the one thing about this about that keyboard and any MIDI keyboard that's not outside of the Native Instruments kind of lineup is that they won't do the smart keys. So I'm thinking about how can I because I just want to play white keys. I don't want to have to play. Well, it's just C minor, right? So what is it? What did I do? Yep, all right. Ooh, okay. Love it. Let's listen to it. Context. So it looks like I haven't used this particular Rhodes anywhere else, so I feel free that I can change it. Let's dial this in a little bit more. Let's try another Rhodes sound altogether. I want a growl. Ooh, hold up. Before I do that, we also use it though in hook change. You know what? I'm going to use I'm going to create a third Rhodes sound, and I'm going to move this pattern to it. So let's go like this, events, select all, copy, and paste, keyboard. And let me take it out of here. In fact, so as not to confuse ourselves, let's delete that pattern because we now have it over here. And we're going to move this over, and we will rename it keys. And that's what we want to find is we want to figure out what sound we want for the hook for this little. We haven't even assigned a sound yet. And I was saying that I want to use electric piano. So we scroll the piano keys, all subtypes, electric piano, but then I want, not to pre here, I want Rhodes. What's Berlitzer? I think it's weird. Check out my EP, that's funny. I like. The power of randomness. But I still want a little bit more growl. So let's take a look at the plugin. Looks like it's a massive plugin. Awesome. We got some macros set up here. Let's see what they all do. Nice. Growl. This is pitch. This is color. Just pulling out the attack a little bit more, making it a little bit more percussive. I don't really like it. Color 2. Ooh. Is that like a flange effect, kind of? Performance. I couldn't define that if you paid me $100. If I was to guess, I would say it's shape of the signal, but here's the dirt. Yeah, just adds like room. Vibrato. We're in space. Attack is fine. So low EQ shelf. There's volume on the. There is an effects going. Oh. There's effects 2, which is not on. Oh, is that like echo? This is just a dry wet knob. It sounds like a multi-tap delay. We'll keep a little bit. Oscillator 1 is at 12 semitones. Svengoolie. Alright, I'll do that. Oscillator 2. There was nothing there. Oscillator 3, mod oscillator not used. What does that sound? It's a weird noise. Okay, I guess that's over. Let me unplug this so we can. I think that maybe we just. I don't think that we need to change this, right? We just need to add some crunch. We can use another plugin, another Native Instruments plugin called Guitar Rig 6. That's cool. I didn't know I had Guitar Rig 6. I only had Guitar Rig 5. Alright, so we are done using that charger. This unplug. Now it's just GoPro batteries. Cool. Really good. Put that away. Important component. I wonder if they just gave me like a. Yeah, this is new. I don't know what this is. What is this? Presets. I just want a distortion. What is this? Deep and wide drums, double screamer, driven delay. This is a preset. All right, so here we have your traditional rack of guitar stack. I'm gonna mute all this stuff. I don't want to. Can I just, you know what? I don't need it here. I'm gonna just turn it off here. This is bad. This is dope though. Not, I was gonna say bad. Don't wanna. Just adding a chorus. Man, I gotta dive into the Guitar Rig because these are just great plugins. They don't have to be used on guitars. I mean, they're just great. There's a delay here. I don't want that. So that's before. That's after. This is before. What is? Jeez, let's stack. Woo! What's this? Split mix. Alright, so I was getting all that distortion out of this jump. These are crazy, Joe. I don't want the compressor. I don't want the verb. I don't want the second tube compressor. So they ran it through a jump cabinet, a jump headstock, and then a cabinet. Ran it through a tube compressor, then put verb on it, then compress it again to tighten the sound. Man, let's just see how this. Sorry, we're gonna go on a tangent here, but it's Saturday mornings are about fun and not about necessarily. You know, we're always working towards something, but alright, so let's just build this up. Let's just see what they did. So, this should be dry sound. Let's make sure this is the dry sound. Okay, now we add in the chorus. Do we hear anything different? Do you hear anything different? Oh wait, you know what? Sorry, it's not in. Gotta turn it on here. So now it's on. This is the original sound trace. I'm gonna turn on the chorus. You hear anything different?
It sounds more low.
Alright, you might hear it. I personally can't hear it, but that does, you know, your ears might be better than mine. Alright, so I can't hear the chorus, but let's just trust that it's doing something. It really bothers me that I can hear it. Oh, you know what? There is chorus there. Here. Let's increase the intensity. It's at 6.8 now. No, it didn't do anything. Okay, let's try increasing the speed. It's at 1 hertz now. Nope, still can't hear it. Maybe the width? No, I'm not hearing that at all. Alright, so that one didn't do anything. Here's the jump head. Can you hear the difference there?
Yep.
Can you characterize it?
Wow, this one's slower. And then once on that, it sounds more louder. It sounds more louder.
Louder? Yep, I perceive loudness.
Yeah,
Cool.
and more like.
Yeah, like more twingy.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Here's the match cabinet. Let's turn that on. Alright, and here's the tube compressor. So they brought up the output. They just tightened it all. Here's the studio reverb. And then compress it again. They're like gain staging using the compressors. Here's the screamer. Here's the twin delay. Then they ran that through another. Yeah.
It's really hard to describe all of these.
It's a lot. What did I like? I didn't like any of the extra amplitude. I didn't need the compression. I didn't need the verb in there. I didn't need the second compressor. I didn't need and I didn't need the twin delay. I just wanted this. Perfect. Great. So now we've just trained our ear just a little bit more. And let's throw that back into the mix. Beautiful. Alright, and let's listen to that. In context. So that has its own kind of energy. Let me bring the keys down a little bit. It has its own kind of energy. And then it just like, what does the verse do? It can't go from here. Mostly from the drums. Verse 2 is now going to have a pattern. Select verse 2. Alright, here we go. Cool, so we kind of use this hook to introduce. Wherever that's coming from. Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? Yeah. Maybe it's just too loud. That's a. Alright, so then we go to the hook change. Oops, undo that. And select hook change. So does not need that like little melody line. I want something else there. Getting a little lost here. I think I like it. I don't know if that hook change is appropriate there. Maybe it's setting up a bridge. Alright, so this is from the top. Mostly I just want to listen to it again. Let's push to the next level. All right. Rather than stopping patterns, because I can't tell what was on, I'm going to just mute groups. Some drum work here. Okay. I Arcade update available. Ooh, tempting. I will not be tempted. Around with the plugin, and I don't know what samples are being triggered on what notes. So we got the overhead. You guys can't see it because it's covered by my face, but my CPU usage is pretty low. So I'm just going to open up another totally, I think it's totally thumped. Here we go. We're gonna load this. So here we have the new kit. Oh, and it's interesting because this one doesn't have all of the sounds so different. What happened? Ah. I just had the sounds like white noise. No good. More of the same. And the drummer who made this recording is better than I am. So, hear me out. So we have this as a 4-bar loop, but I only want the drums to come in on bar 6. Bar 3. Double your trouble, and then undo, and then we just do, and then okay, so now, what is the right way to do this? So we now have 2 identical drum groups. I'm just I'm going to do EQ. I'm going to open up this EQ. And what I need to do I need to save this. How do I do that? Save as, and we're gonna name it the song. So let's name our song here. So we can just do this. Save as. We're gonna copy this. Cancel. Drop down. Save as. EQ. We're gonna do drum EQ. Save, and then this one is also going to be the BX solo. Save as BX solo drums, and then save it. All right, so then we throw those exact same presets onto the group, the secondary group here. That's going to be annoying. Alright, we're doing this anyways. The proper way to do this is you set up another group, and we're going to create a subgroup. We can now group these together. So C1 and D1 are the same drums. We want the same stuff, and so we just set up E1 as the group, like the aux. And we're going to open our plugins folder, so it's our drum EQ, open. So there it is, and then we're gonna open this view. This view. Someone's in trouble. Plugins. Scratchbox lead. The question is, where did the other one save to? Let's find out. Cancel. Arcade group. BX solo. Save as. Show path. Native instruments. User content. Cancel. I don't know where that's saved. Hook change. Sound. Open. Native instruments user content. So is it in kind of my, yeah, no. So I have a folder here called all audio projects. Let's double click into that, and there should be one called Machina 2. Plugins. It's not there. It's in user content, which is on the C drive, which is incorrect. Should not be there, but I haven't wanted to spend the time to fix all that. So we need to get to Franco's MacBook Pro. Users. Fraudulent. All right. Pop. Library. user documents and documents of all places. So close, open, there it is. Ta-da! Okay. So now we have this empty group. This is, and then I think if I select all three, we can now group these. Group MIDI batch setup. Nope, don't want to do that. Can I like group them like this or something? No, doesn't matter. Okay, so let's go back to here. So on this one, you turn off this, and then we throw the output to E1 now. E1's S1, so those effects are no longer in place. And then we throw this one too. Output E1 and S1. Oh wait, no, good. Wait, did it? Why did it do it? I mean, I love that it did it. I just want to know why. I don't like how it keeps on crashing. Like, crash. So let's fix that. Repeat to happen. What is the problem? There it is. Verse 2, 1. I'm going to call this what it is, which is verse 3 now. Okay, so we took out the synth, so let's turn that off. What else is muted? F1, we took out the guitar. Oops. What else is muted? We took out the Rhodes. Oops. Okay. And we took out the sample. Everything's back on. Let's throw it back into the end of this verse. Insert verse 3. Here we go. That got way sparse. So I think what's going to happen is we're going to automate a filter. It gets smaller, but it still moves, which is super cool. Keyboard, major. You know what? Just whatever. Alright, so let's go back to verse 3. This is like, that's fine. Sounds pretty cool. I think that's too long. No. Verse 3 is a 16-bar verse. You need to get small. Window size, small. Peace out. Alright, and let's just... So... obviously we need a change there. Obviously. Duh. Ugh. Duh. Let's go back into the scene. I'm not going to write a new part. I am just going to use this one, duplicate it, and then we're going to use the back half of it. Yeah, word. Alright. Not the back. Not just the back half. We'll go clear. Who knows what this person's saying? Pattern 1.1. What's going on? Verse 3, pattern 1.1 is 8 bars. So okay, hold on. Undo. So pattern 1.1 is now. Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. You hold on now. Alright, so pattern 1.1, I did that wrong. So delete that, because we're looking at a 16-bar verse. We're going to duplicate that. We are going to now pattern double it. And then we want those to come in on bar 4 because we want that little chordy action. Clear that. Now that should sound right. Alright. Good music to eat sushi. This is like what they would play. This is what the DJ. If you go to a place that eats sushi, like has a DJ, but also serves sushi, this is like music that they would play. I always found that strange. The relationship of DJs and sushi restaurants. I've DJ'd in restaurants where sushi was served, like primarily. It's just like one of those things that I guess.
You're not wrong.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, I'm like thinking back about like Sushi Samba days.
Yeah. Sushi Samba. I forgot all the places I used to play. The names of the places. There was 2 restaurants I played at. This is weird, huh? Brunch spots also have DJs. There's certain meals that are okay for there to be a live person behind like turntables playing music while you eat, whereas like that's inappropriate in other settings. For example, steakhouses. Not many DJ steakhouse concepts. Brunch, yes.
They have pianists.
Yeah, like live music for sure. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. But definitely there's this relationship between DJs and sushi, and this is a song for them. Hold on, I want to listen to the verse, hook change, verse 3 back into the verse 1. That'll be our outro. Drums need to leave. Later, drums. Drums gotta get out of here. Out of here, drums. So, in order to do that, we gotta double that. And then... That was weird. Why did I do that? Alright, let's go redo. And we just want the drop. We want the drop there so that people can really taste the sushi. I mean, think about it. This is the song that's playing when they bring your big old sushi boat over to the table and you're like, oh snap, I'm ready to eat. The server puts it down. Can I get you anything else? Alright, enjoy. We will. Nom 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 nom. We don't even eat sushi anymore. It's like lounge music. I don't mind that. Not everything's a banger. So the question is, does it end there? Or should we go should we make this hook 1, and then into verse? I think the verse is the outro. Oh man, we finished the song. It's good times. We gotta mix it and stuff. The composition's always the most fun part. last half of the verse 3. Yeah, that feels good. Alright, we gotta write an intro still. And then this will be the fade right here. Alright, so let's save that. Let's give it one last listen. I could probably write an intro today, but I'm not going to. One, because I want to get ready to go fly drones. And two, I would love to start next week's session writing the intro, making sure the sequence feels right, and then we start going into the mixing process, which should be relatively fast because I've been doing it as we go. And then it's just like all the business of, mixing, setting it up for master, throwing it to Lander, giving it a listen, referencing, that whole process. So it's kind of like the more business side, and this is kind of, for me, the most fun stuff. But also, I feel next week, when I have, renewed energy, I think that we're probably going to automate the, like, a filter in here on the drums. I don't know if that'll be too much. Again, I want fresh ears for that. But, yeah. Save. I want to listen to it one more time. Actually, I want to clock this, too. That's the one thing with Machine, it doesn't tell you how long the song is. Alright, here we go. Likelihood that I'm going to name this song Eat Sushi to this. I'm not a big fan of that sound as it comes in. Let me see here. A little too spacey. Maybe it's together. Verse 2 is not supposed to have that drum. Verse 2 is supposed to have the drum that I say you're gonna have. Verse 2 is supposed to have pattern 1-1. Come on, bro. For real, bro? Again. Listen again. Reset. Start. Would you like more soy sauce? Try the salmon. It's so fresh. Would you like more sake? I'm gonna want to order sushi. I'm gonna want to order sushi tonight. Alright, we're clocking in at 3:11, 3:12 by the time we hit the outro. That's nice. A little bit intro, there'll be a little more runway on the back end. I love that. Alright. Es bueno. Hey, if you made it this far, thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the beginning when I was doing all the battery stuff, but I do think it is a nice little slice of life, a view into my world where I make music and fly drones. So if you have any questions, let me know. I will be working on this song once again next Saturday at 10 a.m. And yeah, I hope that you found this entertaining or helpful or something. But anyways, thanks so much. And drop me a message. Always good to hear from people. We will talk soon. Later. Enjoy your Saturday. Have a really blessed weekend. Bye.